Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Knytt Underground. Since last time, I haven't had time to run my screenshot mapper tool thingy or whatever. So I don't know exactly where we are in terms of progress. You can kind of see when we were just on the chapter loading screen or whatever. But here's what our map looks like. So we filled out a bit more of it. And it looks like there's some new rooms over to the right to explore, so let's start things off by going that way, I think. And more of this kind of bricked-in area over on the right. The last bricked-in area led to... what was it, the little dead end that we explored near the other? It was like a quarter-looking silver coin. However, this brick does not last very long. Alright, let's see if we can get this section... right over here, all filled in, perhaps. Pretty colors. And what about this way? Up here we find more pretty colors. Possibly a secret. Is there a way to get down into that lower left area? Not from here, it seems. And that was kind of like above my save point and to the right of that. Is there anywhere I didn't press along the sides here? I don't think so. Like, it's possible that there's nothing down there. But after some of the secret passages we found recently, now I really wonder if I should treat things like that as a clue. In any case, we're filling out the map pretty nicely in this vicinity. And we got some people. This one wants to talk to me. Daniel, who looks like he's wearing some weird glasses or something. The area to the east is extremely dangerous. There's some green corrosive slime all over that place. We don't go there at all, and neither should you. Cruder. Whoa, what's that artifact you have there? Seems to create maps. It's a screen. That's what humans called artifacts with moving pictures. I had one, but it wasn't for maps. You know what hard disks are? I have one with a picture of a man and a snake. One day, I noticed it fit right into my screen. What happened then was amazing. Suddenly there was a man on the screen. I could press buttons to make him move and jump. I fought snakes and bats, and it was really fun. The screen turned into a picture of some kind of game. Hard drives. Is he talking about like a game box, like of an old 2600 Atari game of Pitfall or something? Only one side of the hard disk had a picture. I wanted to have a game on the other side too, so I drew my own picture there. However, my picture didn't become a game. Even worse, the other side stopped working. Or is he talking about a cartridge? Who you send? This guy seems nice and naive, so Dora seems appropriate. The idea was good, though. Perhaps he just didn't draw the picture detailed enough? I did. Well, there were some glyphs on the other side, though. Problem is I don't know what glyphs to put into my picture. You should never give up. Perhaps if you study glyphs, you'll figure it out. I'm sure the internet can help you. Actually, artifacts are fun, but I need something that pays off better. Gemstones, for example. Help Cruder? Let's say yes. We'll keep an eye out for the gemstones, then. Ah, there's somewhere I have been, perhaps. Nearby. Interesting. And to the east is where the green slime was? Yeah. And I've kind of seen some of what's around here. And right, I could magnetize... Have I been on the screen with Bob, like back in chapter 2? This feels vaguely familiar. There's a save down here that, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure that I actually wanted. If I turn into Bob, you can magnetize all the way from here, though, so it's not bad. So I could totally do this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I played around on that screen before, perhaps. Okay. Let's continue to explore, but aim generally in the direction of those gemstones. But I'll try to add some newly explored screens along the way, such as this one, and this one. That looks to be trouble. I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, okay, just instant death trying to go that way. If instead I'd gone around the other way, which apparently I did previously, mere minutes ago, I think, could I get to the aforementioned gemstone? And if I obtain it, perhaps I will... it's on screen to the right of me here. Interesting. If I obtain it, perhaps I will... I don't see myself doing this. And it seems like I might have had to shoot... What? Comet form? I'm trying to think of what powers might be able to get through all of this. Let's explore this zone and see if there's any temporary me powers that we might be able to bring that might aid us in our quest. Also, there's a lot of structure up top. That seems curious. And if there was a way to go through the ceiling... Actually, let's take a look at that. If I go back up here... There might have been a hidden way through, like, the floor of this room and the ceiling of the previous room or something, so... Let's maybe see... if there's anything clever we can do by... Well, not there. I like this music. Up here... We've at least made it up into this region. Which brings us here. Ah. And then here. Which brings us up here. Which probably allows us to go here. Oops, I didn't do it correctly though. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. So now I'm here, and I can climb upwards. Into this... Oh, there's a little bit of light over here that was going to clue me in. Yes, that is the way to get here. We have 2 gemstones. This should make Knytt happy. I see. I already had one previously. Red gemstone. Beautiful and highly valuable gemstone. Alright. Do I think Knytt would give me anything? He might give me the other screen he had, or a hard drive. That might have been some old computer game that won't be working anymore because he drew on it or something. Here's what I will do. I'm going to save the game, because there is a save game. Or save location, or save spot, or whatever I want to call it. Just over here. And then I think I will turn my gemstones in to Knytt. And see if I get anything tangible in return. And if I don't, it seems like a number of these currencies might be exchangeable at multiple locations, is kind of what I'm inferring. And so I might want to pick and choose exactly which exchanges I'm making. And so I might reload from a previous save, which is something I haven't done yet in this game. Well, except between episodes, you know what I mean. I haven't undone any of my choices, as it were. Yet. That's not high enough. Try that again. Okay, so there's Knytt. Oops! There's Brian. Doing poorly with his buttons. Exactly what you've come to expect in these videos. We found 2 gemstones for you. What? You're just giving them to me? Here, I was only hoping for some rumors about where there might be gemstones. Take the hard disk at least. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Okay, I did get a thing. Oh, it's like a CD-ROM. Oh, and he wrote on the back and the side with all the data. Though it can be used as a mirror, the hard disk is believed to serve more purposes. The internet is trying to figure out what. And a man and a snake. I can't make it out, and this would have been in an age that I was not playing video games. Like, I had an Atari 2600 and a Nintendo Entertainment System as a kid, and then I basically didn't play video games again for a decade or two until I was an adult again. So the CD-ROM era of gaming is not particularly familiar to me, and so I'm not necessarily going to recognize the game, art, or title, but perhaps some of you in the comments have already called it out. And I'll find out like weeks from now when this airs, because I still have Rogue Legacy that's being interspersed, Rogue Legacy 2, between episodes of this. And so I'm getting far ahead. Alright, pretty trees. So what am I doing right now? I guess just exploring again, which is fine. Ooh, look at, there's like gears down here. At the bottom of the world, rotating. In the foreground, I suppose, since they're not grinding me up. And also, like, some little tiny porcupine creatures. Looks like there's one over here as well, running around in the background. And I really don't know, like... I'm definitely, just because it's interesting to me to do the programming, like, putting an effort into putting, like, a giant screenshot map of this game together. I don't know if I'm going to need or want that. I find typically in Metroidvanias, or these style of games, that have large maps and secrets, once I get like 20 hours into the game, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had made a map, or I wish I'd taken notes, or I wish that I'd done things differently in the past. And so in this one, up front, I decided I was going to spend the extra effort working on those maps and things. But I don't know if there's actually going to be a payoff in this particular game, because I know relatively little about it. I actually started watching a couple other people's playthroughs of this game, of chapters 1 and 2, and started their chapter 3, but both the players I watched ended up going different directions than I did, like right near the start of chapter 3. It's kind of spooky whistling music, if you can even call it music in the zone. Yeah, and so I had to stop watching them because I was trying not to be spoiled on things I haven't seen yet. So, yeah, at the beginning, like, I knew kind of a bit more than people who were just going in completely blind based on seeing a few minutes of gameplay and reading some reviews. Oh, there's a disorder place here. But yeah, now I'm kind of firmly in the dark. And so I could choose to enter the disorder here, but I don't see a reason to do that right now. There are plenty of screens nearby that I would like to explore. And this looks unlikely to be traversable without a great deal of difficulty. Perhaps that's the reason there's the disorder thingy here? Well, just like from a game design point of view, like, you're kind of at a difficult dead end, and so maybe you want to fast travel out of it? Maybe? And I guess if I am just trying to traverse screens that I've already witnessed, like using Bob just to bounce along a flat area quickly, could be a speedy convenience. Are there ceilings all throughout here? It seems like it mostly. This area is not so flat, so not as Bob friendly. Okay, but here, it would appear there's a way to go upwards. So let's give it a try, so that we can once again explore something new. I guess it's almost like a waterfall in the background that's catching some gleaming light. It's not water, though. Well, it's not in the foreground like some of the other water that we've interacted with. Guess we'll continue trying to fill out this section of the map. It does seem like the map is relatively well connected. That is, I've managed to create loops in the map in multiple places thus far. So there's more than one way to get there from here. This looks very interesting. Do I have any idea what it is? I mean, I guess if I'm asking, the answer is no. I don't think anyone has told me about that, and I don't think my eyeballs are able to discern on their own. Yikes! Okay, so this guy tries to aim at me constantly. So I need to make sure that there's always a rock between me and him. But it does seem like I would be able to get out of here. Alright, and he's a little bit better and faster at aiming than I'm giving him credit for, so I should be very careful. Alright, I think I'll be safe here for a bit. Actually, let's just go. Oh, I thought I would be able to just go. It turns out I was wrong. So perhaps I will wait patiently here for a moment. And then what? Also, he might be able to get me over here if I'm not careful. No, I think I'm okay. And then once he gets... well, how far? Yeah, I guess once that cuts him off, then that's my opportunity to go. Alright, that was inelegant, but it worked. I can't imagine why I would want to be on the right-hand side of the screen. So let's choose not to imagine it. And I do see the little robot monster thingy down there. Up here. So I guess this is another looping part of the map. Yeah, I'd seen these little bouncy guys before. When we had gone a different way. I should be... this is the type of place where I should look for possible holes in the map, I think. Right now I'm not finding them. Ouch! I see, and this might be one-way traversable. I can only go from left to right, perhaps. Because I don't see a way to go rocketing over to the left here. And it seems like anything I do is not going to get past that guy. Alright. Oh. This might have been quite a long detour I've just put myself on, because it seems like now the only direction I can go safely is back this way. Alright, well in that case, now I have choices to make. Do I want to just explore new stuff over here and leave that hole in the map? Or do I want to try to get around? I want to try to get around and fill in the hole. And actually, there's also some new stuff this way regardless. So from here, if I go up, left, and down, I will be somewhere new. So let's check that out. So from here, I've never gone downward. And it does bring me back into the section I was trying to get to anyway. We've got some spooky tiki torches. No obvious secrets hidden here. And then down here, yeah, these kind of dead-end alcoves. I don't know if they're ever worth exploring. That one in particular doesn't appear to be. This looks complicated. I've got comet form. Where is a safe place to, like, stand or hover, though? Can I just go around the left-hand side? Let's see. I'm trying to get to the screen below. Let's just try it for a minute. Oops, wrong button. I hit the Bob button when I meant to hit the comet form button. I presume I'm not invincible when I'm in comet form, right? Yeah, okay. Well, it also looks possible that I might just be able to do this. Followed by what? I guess just making a run for it in a moment. I guess I would need to make a comet form run for it, which is gonna be challenging. I guess if I get the timing just right, I could still have my power available. Nah, I didn't move swiftly enough. That's too early to grab it, I think. Let's grab it again. Hop down here. Oh, it ran out. Okay, so I want to grab it now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Go. Nah. This does seem doable, though. I'll edit out the failures. Alright, I just realized you can hover motionless in air using the green power, and so I should be going clockwise rather than counterclockwise, I think. Yeah, that is the way to do it. Okay, cool. Figured it out. Maybe wanted to use the other section for going back, traversing the opposite direction. Is there a way, by any chance, to secretly go to the left over here? It seems like no. So I did miss a screen previously over there. And then this is just going to bring us around, right, to this side of this room. So it appears that there's a way just to go up on the right-hand side. Could I use this for anything else? I don't think I could use it profitably here. I did try going down here, right? Yeah, I can't... So yeah, once again, there's something lit up in the lower left, which makes me think it's part of a secret, possibly, of how I get to those screens. This is... okay, I did not map my screenshot mapper since the previous episode, but I think I need to start playing with a map of the world that I've already explored, like open for me to use as a reference. Because I think if I had... oh, right. I don't think that there's any way to retraverse this, other than going this way. If I had such a reference for myself, I think I might be able to reason by seeing the screens on the other side of the wall when I know what they look like. I might be able to reason out whether I should be looking for a hidden secret on this side of the wall. And so I think that would be a valuable thing for me to do in the future. And so I'll have to consider doing that in the future. Okay, so I guess I bob, knee, explosive jump. Oops. Comet form at a better time. Oops, I missed. Oops, it ran out. So I need to start it a little bit later, that's fine. That'll work. And I think straight up there's a save point somewhere up there, but I'm not interested in saving right now. So let's instead explore in new directions and hope that we will find another save point somewhere this away. More pretty colors. Just to check how things connect, let's go ahead and hop over here. This would be two-way traversable. I'm going to choose to go this way for now. And see what's on the top route. Alright, apparently there's a save point down here. Somewhere new. Game saved. I think nearly every save point we've encountered has been in its own kind of dead-end alcove room. So at least based on the previous patterns, I think it's probably the case that we don't need to go looking for secrets inside save rooms. I do wonder when I see this little kind of cutout, though. Can't walk through there. Alright. I wondered, I explored, I found nothing, and I'm moving on. So I think Bob could probably bounce here to here, yeah. And a couple squares to the left, and I would fill in this little section of the map. And also find a little frog or a toad who likes to jump away from me. Or just jumps back and forth between two spots. No, I think he likes to jump away from me. Well, I'm not sure. He might be hopping at random. This appears to be a dead end, with nothing of particular interest. Yeah, previously we saw some little cockroachy kind of bugs who came toward me. Yeah, that guy just came toward me now. Although, no, he jumped toward me that time too. There's water falling from the sky here, so presumably this is one of the ways I could go up. Maybe not. In any case, I've been on the screen above, so let's not worry about it. Let's explore further to the right. And see what else we can uncover. But definitely before the next episode, I'll update the screenshot mapper and then prepare like a full map, just a read-only version map of the screen that I can use as a reference in future episodes to help steer me in certain places. Right now I choose to go up. Yeah, let's see if we can go straight up over here. This will be a little bit difficult. No, it's not. Me is a good enough jumper. It doesn't look like there's anything hiding on the left wall. I found another NPC, and they're waving at me from afar, which means I'll be able to interact with them. It's Hatman, which is an appropriate name because he's wearing a hat. Sweet mother of Professor Flip-Flop, you're that silent girl I always run into when I go treasure hunting. When I went out the other day, I found a rare umbrella. I brought it here, but the wind caught it. You see the tunnel up there? That's where it went. I let myself lose the original, only, one-of-a-kind, Judy's umbrella. Who will you send? Seems nice, let's send Dora. Oh my god, Junie is like my hero. You really, really have her umbrella? Can I touch it, please? As I said, the wind caught it. It's up there in that tunnel. Right, sorry. I heard Junie could use that umbrella as a parachute. Ooh. Yes, and even as a shield. Yet she could never match her daughter's skill with the umbrella. Help Hatman? Yes. So, you want us to get it for you? I thought you'd never ask. Then leave it to us. Oh my god, I hope me will let me hold Junie's umbrella. I don't think this game, based on what I've read, has, like, power-ups, like permanent power-ups, but an umbrella that could slow your fall would be pretty amazing. However, I note with some dismay that Bob does not seem capable of climbing up there on his own, so we might have a longer journey to find our way up there. I don't see any other geometry in this room that affords an easy way to go up, so let's see if we can find another route. Bob's bouncing is also insufficient to climb right there. So let's continue to kind of take the top route as we can. My goodness. Well, with comet form on both sides, this room should be two-way traversable. Oh, the stream of water killed me because it's electrified by that guy who electrifies periodically. So I just need to avoid the period. Got it. So I should hang out here and then jump across? Yes. Alright, I figured out the minor puzzle. And I could have used that to go upwards, and that is the direction I want to go. So let's go grab the comet form thingy again. Bring that power to the next screen. I probably could have used Bob to get up here as well. But comet form's more fun. Ooh! I like these flowers. There are flowers like this near me. I don't know that they're blooming right now. And is it... I don't know my flower names well enough. Is it some type of iris? I'm not sure. In any case, I like that one. Okay, so we're on the other side of where we just weren't able to go. Just as a reminder, it looked like this. However, now I'm going to try to go upwards from here, and I believe Bob can bounce me up to this wall, where we'll discover that we're still a little bit cut off from trying to get to where we're trying to go. But, as luck would have it, there's more comet form here that I guess we need to use, and there's a way to shoot the next guy, so I need to pick up the shooty thing along the way. Okay. I steered poorly. As a reminder, I'm using a D-pad. Keyboard control might actually be a little bit more precise, but I'm more comfortable holding a controller typically. Ouch! Okay, that guy starts firing almost immediately when he sees me, so I need to get the jump on him when I shoot him. Alright. Oop! And I didn't quite make it over to the left. Alright, I can totally do this. Okay, you ready? Shoot! I shot, and I missed. I think it's probably best just to take the death. And try this again. Okay, and shoot! I shot too low. So, me can't just jump from there, but if I brought her up one thing on the angle, then she'd be able to jump, I think. So I want to have her go here and then shoot. There we go. I did it. I solved the puzzle. Hardest puzzle we've ever seen. Interesting. Scary. I need to get upward. What is this guy going to try to do to me? Chase me slowly? Oh. How do I get through these? I do not know the answer to this question. I've never seen such blocks before. Does it involve interacting with this guy? Bob, does your electric power interact with this guy somehow? No. Me doesn't currently have any powers. And I don't see any changes happening to the blocks on the right. However, maybe he chases me only in straight lines. This is a puzzle. I need to have him touch the blocks or something. Okay. Can you change directions? No, you don't change your... Okay. I think I understand what's going on. I ran out of time there. Okay. I think I understand what's going on. So I think I need to get him chasing me to the right, then go bump his head over here, then go come over here to the left, then go downwards, then chase me over here to the right, then chase me upwards. Ah! Ah, he electrified the water column, and then that electrified the blocks. I understand. Okay. So I had the right idea, but I didn't see or anticipate what happens near the end of the puzzle. Okay, but I like this puzzle. I had to observe his behavior and then reason out what I needed to do from there. But if I merely stand over here, he'll electrify this thing and then I'll be able to go upward. Yep. Okay, we did it. And this is just a temporary opening thing, right? Yeah. So we can traverse from left to right, but not the other way around. But we are almost at our current quest destination. And it does appear that that's not actually hiding anything special in the ceiling. There are other places where the water is dripping down, but it's a spot with angles, and the angles never seem to hide secrets. However, now we have this. Once again, if I simply get that guy coming to the right, he'll electrify the water. Will he pass through the water and then unelectrify it? So let's discover that together. So if I stand here, he electrifies, he unelectrifies. No, he leaves it electrified. Okay. So I need to already be in that water section by the time he sees me and then be out of it. Okay. So I guess I want to do this, fall down here as quickly as possible and then get out of there. I was still electrified, so just let me know what this guy's going to do. Got it. So I want to chase that way. Okay, so I think I know what to do. So bottom guy is slow to track me. There we go. Perfect. I'm a genius. I solved the puzzle. And as a result, we're rewarded with... I so want to keep this. Then do. What? You know, I'd never. I know. Alright, I have obtained... umbrella. A regular looking umbrella. Alright, fantastic. And just to double check, like, there aren't any buttons I could use to deploy the umbrella. Trying all of my buttons. Can't use any buttons on the screen, right? Yeah. Alright, there aren't any buttons I can use to deploy the umbrella. So I can't actually use it, even though Dora loves it. Let's give it back to... Hatman. By the great beard of my sister Sandy's flatmate, whose name I can never remember, you brought it back to me. He has quite a way with words. When you left, I started to worry you'd get harmed by the robots or keep the umbrella for yourself, but you didn't. For this favor, I cannot leave you empty-handed. I don't know if human artifacts serve your interest, but take this glyph. Thank you so much. We've obtained the letter J. Alrighty. This one symbolizes a fishing hook. Alright, neat. We got a thing. I like getting things. Things are perhaps second only to stuff in my book. We have not seen a save over in this direction in a while. So let's imagine that we're about to have better luck in that department. And find a save. So if I were save point, where would I be? Somewhere in the world. I'm going to peek onto this screen. It looks complicated and I don't see signs of a save point. So then, instead... Oops. I will go up here. Hey Bob, get on a flat surface please. Thank you. Whatever. Oh, there's a place to enter the disorder. I don't know that I want to do that right now. But exciting to see, and it will be lit up on my map as a little circle. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can use Bob to help me traverse upwards from here. Oh, might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Alright, so... I didn't quite get as high as I wanted. Oops. Well, that's not doing what I wanted either. No! Oh, Bob and his momentum. The momentum of Bob feels like it could be like the title of a book or a movie or something. Nah, I screwed that up too. Alright, so how do I think I'm going to do this? What if I do that? There we go. I was always trying to bounce one extra time, when in fact I should have not tried to bounce one extra time, and just taken the second bounce's upward momentum along with me. Alright, we had a one-way traversable there, and there's a save point up here. Fantastic. Let's head to the save point, which appears to be a new one, and call it a day. I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Knytt Underground. For now, bye-bye.